Did you know there's a massive, brutal war being waged right under your feet every single day? No, I'm not talking about humans. I'm talking about ants. We see them as tiny, harmless insects, but in their world, they are organized, strategic, and locked in a constant battle for survival and territory. Welcome to the epic, unseen world of ant wars. Let's start with the players. You might have the aggressive Argentine ants, an invasive species that has formed a globe-spanning super colony. On the other side, you have native species like the formidable fire ants, or the clever pavement ants, each with their own unique tactics and strengths. This isn't just random fighting, it's organized warfare. When two rival colonies meet, it's an all-out declaration of war. The battle begins with scouts. These brave individuals patrol the borders of their territory. If a scout from one colony stumbles into the territory of another, it's often a death sentence. But their death sends a message. The scout releases alarm pheromones, chemical signals that scream intruder, to its nestmates. This is the call to arms. Within moments, hundreds, then thousands of soldiers pour out from the nest. They don't just charge blindly. Ants communicate with incredible precision using a complex language of chemical trails. Leaders will lay down recruitment trails, guiding their army directly to the front line. It's a perfectly coordinated mobilization, faster and more efficient than many human armies. Once the armies clash, the battlefield is chaos. You have different castes of ants playing different roles. The larger soldiers, with their powerful mandibles, act as the heavy infantry, crushing and dismembering their enemies. Smaller, more agile workers swarm the enemy, overwhelming them with sheer numbers, biting and spraying formic acid. It's a brutal, close-quarters combat. They'll target weak spots, severing antennae, legs, and even heads. The goal isn't just to defeat the enemy army, it's to conquer their home. The ultimate prize is the enemy's nest, their queen, and their young. If the invading army breaks through the defenses and reaches the brood chambers, they'll carry off the enemy's eggs, larvae, and pupae. This is a devastating blow. Not only does it wipe out the next generation of the defeated colony, but the stolen brood is often taken back and raised as slaves, forced to work for their conquerors for the rest of their lives. And the tactics can be incredibly sophisticated. Some ant species, like army ants, are nomadic hunters that move like a living river, consuming everything in their path. Others engage in what can only be described as siege warfare. They'll surround an enemy nest for days, blocking all entrances and exits, starving the colony inside into submission. Some even practice a form of chemical warfare, releasing toxic compounds to disorient and poison their rivals. One of the most legendary conflicts is between the invasive Argentine ants and native species. The Argentine ants are genetically similar across continents, meaning they recognize each other as family, even if they're from nests thousands of miles apart. This allows them to form massive supercolonies, a united front that native ants, who fight amongst their own neighboring nests, simply can't compete with. They are relentless colonizers, wiping out local ant populations wherever they go. So the next time you see a line of ants marching on the sidewalk, remember, you're not just looking at insects. You're witnessing a glimpse of a complex civilization with soldier scouts and strategists engaged in a timeless struggle for dominance. It's a war of millions, happening in a world hidden just out of our sight. Thanks for watching. If you found this dive into the world of ant warfare fascinating, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories from the natural world. See you next time.